Worth remembering and reminding you, don't need to remind you, that we've got two basic types of patients with infection in the intensive care unit. We've got those who are there for support of their infection, a serious case of meningitis, for instance, or a serious intra-abdominal sepsis that's developed as a result of surgery, versus those unfortunate patients that may develop infection on the ITU. We've got to be alert for both. The types of organisms will be different. A little bit of a quiz here. Can anyone, this is the intensive care unit in an ITU in a hospital I was working. In fact, it's in Leeds General Infirmary. Anyone guess when that photograph was taken in that ITU? Anybody brave enough to make a suggestion? Don't worry. No? Is it the 1970s? No, it's even older. It's 1966. The Leeds General Infirmary ITU was one of the first ITUs opened in Britain. And the key point I'm showing this slide is that the mechanisms of support are still largely the same as those that we use at the moment. We've got a ventilator, we have some hemodialysis, we have chest drains in here, and we also have urinary collection in a glass Winchester quart bottle, incidentally, not good for infection. So, in a sense, the fundamentals of ITU have been around with us a long while. And rather like Japanese car manufacturers, we don't necessarily invent something absolutely new. What we have done in ITU medicine is we've perfected it so that very seriously ill patients, such as this patient in my ITU a few years ago, were able to walk back onto the unit a year later. This man was seriously injured in a major traffic accident. He did actually lose the sight of both eyes. He had 3 separate infections. Initially an endogenous infection acquired from his own gut because of surgical treatment he needed, and then an infection with Pseudomonas, and then an infection finally with an ESBL. But he survived all of them due to careful management.